Let's see. I'm not gonna say what I'm gonna be making, but yeah. But I'm gonna give you guys a chance to guess what it is. First, let me just. Narrowly avoided something with that. Okay, let's get rid of this big strip over here. There we go, and now just one last strip. There's a little bit hanging off over here, but we can just fold that over. Fold that over and it will be fine. Helps to reinforce the edges a little bit. Okay, fold that over. There's a few pieces of blue hanging off. Okay, first I'm going to fold down the diagonals just to get the shape right. Yeah, it's still a bit wet, but honestly that's kind of ideal for this kind of model. Just gotta be gentle, that's all you gotta do. Okay, there we go. So start guessing, cause yeah, I'm not gonna say until it's done. Okay, now let's do the vertical plane. Okay. That goes all the way to the edge. Ooh, there we go. Okay, top, bottom. All right. Okay, there we go. There's one. Okay, now try and stay true to the original here. And let's just squash fold along these lines here. We're going to form our frog base. Okay, there we go. Yeah, but this kind of model, it's like, well, obviously I pre-fold this beforehand, then I flatten the sheet, and then I glue it together. But, yeah, but once it's in this state, it's more like just, feels like molding a piece of clay, honestly, more than actual folding a model. There we go. I don't have to worry about that ripping itself off. Yeah, there it is. Now fold that over. Hopefully that doesn't mess anything up. Okay. Fold that down. Okay. Now just open that up. And okay, you're gonna sit down or what? Okay, good. Nothing concrete yet, I'd imagine. If you're actually trying to guess, but I'd encourage it. Because it... Okay. Now let's just fold this up here. Yes. Shoot. Just flew up in my face, sorry. It's very early morning. Haven't had the coffee yet, but hey, that's okay. Gonna just fold that inside here. Oh, hey, whoops. A little premature right there. Whoops, sorry. Let's just see if it'll lie flat if we let it. And now let's just have this up here. Let's fold these in, these slots in here. It's gonna go. Yes, it will. Good. Now just fold this flat here. And then we'll fold this up. Take this piece and fold it up. Yeah. Doing this beforehand because it's like the most clearly marked part. Now for the top. This one's gonna be a pain. Very intricate up top here. Yeah, it really helps to have it slightly wet when you're folding it together, because then as the glue dries, because of course there's a chance that if you let it completely dry, the foil will just completely separate itself off. So it's best to like have it a little bit wet so that when you fold it together, the glue dries around the model and it leaves it and you know, there's no room for it to come off, for the two pieces to come off, basically. That makes sense. Oops, did I? No, I didn't. Something just moved there. Okay. Fold those in. And now execute the petal fold here. Yes. Good. Some of it's not as flat as I would like it to be. And then just fold it up. Oh gosh, oh gosh, oh gosh. There we go. We're good. Now let's just take this piece and fold it over like that. What's funny is that I plan to give this as a gift to someone when once it's done. And here's a hint of what it's gonna be. It's definitely not something too flashy. So he's either gonna laugh or he's just gonna look at me really weird. Oh shoot. Okay, let's fold it together. And now just fold that inside. Oh gosh. Oops. There we go. Is that all of them? Yeah, that should be all of them. Okay, so this one is going to be what's up top. I would think, hey, don't stick together, please. Makes my job a little bit harder. For me, at least. Oh gosh. What's happening here? It's not exactly flat. But hey, this part's not exactly going to be cooperative anyways. Okay, let's fold these in while we're at it. Be gentle. This one's especially hasn't dried well. Okay. There we go. It's gonna look very rough, but hey, at least it'll be solid when it's done. If I don't rip this apart, of course. Now let's do the top piece while we're at it. Okay, first fold this in half. And then the other one. And this one should really close the deal. Fold it down again. And I'm not putting too much pressure on it right now, but hopefully I will be able to once I get this. Oh gosh. Sorry. There we go. Now I think you're going to be able to see it take shape a little bit. I mean, nothing too super obvious so far, but it's something. Okay, now let's fold these side flaps out. And then let's narrow them as well. Oops, sorry. Gosh. Okay, now what you're gonna do is that we're gonna fold this up and I'm pretty sure this is a crease right here. Yep, it definitely was. And now we're going to fold these two pieces over top. And yeah, let's hope we can get this piece to cooperate with us, because this part is like the most annoying bit. Especially when, for some reason, this thing is not exactly flat like I would hope it would be. Okay. Okay, just like, kind of just fold it over, like just make it. And then what you want to do is, this part can be difficult because it just doesn't, sometimes just doesn't want to do it. Is that you just want to fold it under there so that, I mean, with a normal sheet, this can be a bit annoying because sometimes it doesn't hold, but that hopefully, once the glue dries, this is going to hold very well. Okay, now fold that up. Now fold these pieces up here, and we're going to this down. And if you don't get it, I don't know what's wrong. If you don't get it now, I don't know what's wrong with you. Okay, there we go. And now for the final touch, let's pull this assembly open a little bit. And then, I'm not sure if blowing will do it, but oh, it did. Okay, now what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna put my finger in there and then just open this up. Hopefully I didn't rip anything with that one action. Good timing. Oops. Shoot. Okay. Well, there you go.